Good morning. Welcome to the Weather Channel Morning Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You can also catch us on our other channel, Watch Autumn Keto, where we go live every Wednesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern when I'm in town. So, I know, right?
You have been out of town.
I've been out of town, and I'm going to be out of town. Oh, she stays out of town because my job, I go to Columbus in like 3 to 4 weeks.
What?
Yeah. Oops. Again, right? So
you are just a globetrotter.
Yeah, so a regional United States
glowing up
meanderer. Yeah, I know. So I am very happy to be here. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Weathers. What's the forecast? The sun is bright here.
Good morning.
Right, and it's bright here too.
Yeah,
we're waiting for the temperature to catch up. We're
No.
waiting for it to get a little bit warmer, but at least it's sunny outside. So you know that means I'm feeling good today.
It's still February.
It is still February.
Technically.
Gigi says, how was your work trip? It was great. So I went to Lumberton, New Jersey, flew into Philadelphia, and that was good. And then I went to Syracuse, New York. I did not realize how small of a city Syracuse, New York is. It is a college town. Like, it's not even a city. It's like Lexington, it's
built for Syracuse University.
Yeah. So it was very small and boring, but I had a good time because I don't need to do a lot of stuff in order to have a good time.
I went to a football game in Syracuse.
Brandon Sears says, good Sunday morning from Fern Creek. We are in the Butyl area. Mom Sears says, good morning, peeps.
Good morning.
See, Mom said good morning from Butyl. Exactly. That's where we're at. Yeah. Javen West is here. Says good morning, everyone. Happy fun day Sunday.
Grill dog.
Oh, Jen's here. Says morning, Whack fam. Fly, Eagles fly.
Smokers kicking butt.
I was just in Syracuse with my coworker who's from Kansas City. So he was like, I've got to get back home. I was like, oh crap, your team is in the Super Bowl.
It's a hometown.
Way to go. Yeah. So I was just like, oh crap.
You're not even a transfer.
No, like he's like from Kansas. He was going back to Kansas City. I was like, oh.
So he's living his best life right now.
Could you remember what's that? Roses are red, violets are red, everything is red. Go Chiefs.
I'm pretty sure
that's like a good chance.
The meat coming off your smoker is probably gonna be red.
Hello.
Nice and juicy.
What this here says, good morning, Weathers and Weathers Chasers. Autumn, I hope your work trip went great. It's sunny, but still cold here. Kind of the same. That's okay because sunshine makes me happy. Oh my God, me too. That's exactly how I feel.
Are y'all twins?
I know. Are we the same person? B16 here says, good morning, family.
Might be the new Amber.
I know, right? Don't wish that on her. She's such a pleasant person.
I know if I say it 2 more times.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
She's gonna phone call. But what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. She's still gonna call. Brenda said, gonna be a great game, and I'm excited. Jackie's here. Says, morning, all kind of awake, not willingly. But I'm happy you're here, though. You can at least type.
Today is what we call meat extravaganza.
I love that for you.
You want a Super Bowl
Brianna's here. Says, happy Sunday, Whack fam. Meet it up. Can't wait to meet everyone. Joyce is here. Says, good morning, my amazing Whack fam and fantabulous fine weathers. Hi, Joyce. Glad that you're here. Shelly's here. Says, happy Sunday, Whack fam. I will take the cartload. So, yes.
You take all cards.
Hoopton said a friend's daughter works in the NICU at the University Hospital and they dress the babies up in Chiefs celebration outfits. Don't do that to the babies against their will. Exactly.
I'm pretty sure every child being born in Kansas City is probably getting
they're getting that put on them.
Oh, you are a Chiefs fan. Just go with it.
Brenda said hi, Anna Richard. Hello. Glad that you're here again. So, yes. Oh, Joyce said, love your hair, Richard. I told him somebody was going to make a comment, and I told him that I was going to have to talk crazy to whoever did. Okay, God. Joyce? So mind your business, all right? If you can't tell, Richard did get a haircut. So he, shaved the sides down even more. So it's more of like a box than like that mohawk. Turn to the side. Turn to the side. Show them. Oh, now turn to the other side. Turn to the. Do it. Oh my goodness. Yes. I don't know why I had him do that because now everybody. I have to gouge out everybody's eyes because y'all are not supposed to see how good he looks right now. My goodness.
I'm just glad your hair is up.
Oh my goodness. B16 says nice hair, Richard. Okay, well, Joyce said it first, so there you go.
Thank you all.
Dee's here. It says morning good. Weather's at work, fam. Happy birthday to me. On this Super Bowl Sunday, happy birthday.
And the kiddies, I'm pretty sure their birthday as well.
No, that's not how that works. Alyssa's here. Says, good morning. It's been a while. I was looking for positive energy as I drink my coffee. You guys are still on point.
Hey, Alyssa.
Thank you. Yeah, but don't be looking too hard at my husband because I might have to say something. You know what I'm talking about? So, Jackie said it's better to be 35 on Sunday than 50 and gray and windy. That's how I feel. Like, it is cold, but the sun is really doing it.
Sun rejuvenates.
So, yeah, it really does.
That's a wonderful thing to do.
Oh man, Dee said, and happy early birthday to Gail. She's in the house. I miss her. Look, next person talks to Gail. Tell her I said hi and I hope she's doing well. Oh. Yeah, there are just so
love Gail.
Yeah, exactly. There's just so many people that don't comment anymore. But I miss you. If I haven't seen you and read your name, I miss you.
It's just so hard.
B60 said Autumn is wearing her red now. I've had this long before the Kansas City Chiefs were in the Super Bowl.
It seems kind of ironic.
It aligns. Why are you wearing red today of all days? No.
You have a green.
No. Barry's here. Says good, splendid, spectacular Sunday morning weather's watchers. Okay, with the alliteration. Let's go. Have a great day. Jeremy wants a meat extravaganza. Love the Richardism. Yeah, Richardism in itself.
But tell me, am I lying? Am I lying? You know,
Jackie said I'm going to DoorDash during the game. Now this is how you get all of that pay, all of that. What is it called? Like
smart move, Jackie.
What is it called when they are payola? Like extra, like I know the time, what the time is called, but yes.
Extra incentive?
No, it's something where like it's a heightened, y'all know what I'm talking about. Season? Like peak. It's kind of like that peak pay. Oh, for Uber, it's surge. That's what it is. Like surge pricing. Yeah. So yeah, like when you're doing a really popular time. Yeah, like the beverage. So let's see. Brenda said I was like surge. You remember? I was so new to the Whack Fam Keto family. Going to be great this what does that say? Great? What? Oh, 2023 Keto Palooza when I actually know people. Yes, we're going to be there. Great. Okay, good.
That's
yes,
when people will know you too, bro.
Yes, exactly. Jen said, when's your next work trip? Yeah, at the end of the month, I am going
around the corner.
Yeah, at the end of February, I'm going back to Columbus, and then at the end of March, we're going to Arlington, Texas, and I'm excited about that. We're going. So March is going to be PepsiCo salts. PepsiCo is the parent company of Pepsi the beverage, but it's not Pepsi the beverage. This is PepsiCo. And that's
a parent company.
Yeah, and
of
so
Pepsi?
Of Pepsi.
So they're above them.
Yes,
so they're just a branch of.
Exactly. So don't call. We're not working with Pepsi. We don't care about the drinks. Okay. We can PepsiCo and specifically
salt. To show you how much.
I don't know what salt they're doing. Yeah, I don't know, but like they were like, do not call these people Pepsi. And I was like, good. Good to know.
Kind of like Sony and PlayStation.
Yeah, something like that.
We do a lot of other things. Yeah. We make TVs and cameras. Yes. And
Brianna said, I specifically did not comment on Richard's hair because I'm not prepared to fight Autumn. You're right. Nobody wants to smoke today because my husband's looking good. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm happy. Not only like he got this haircut when I was away, like when I was out of town. So like not only I was out of town. So not only am I just enthusiastically excited to see my husband in general because I haven't seen him for a week, but he got this haircut on top of it though. But he got this nice little look at how good on top of that though.
To go retro.
Come on now.
These next couple of
Come
months.
on. I could not. So
I'm gonna start breakdancing.
It said, I'm so glad I didn't ask you to quit talking to Autumn so we can look at Richard's hair. Yeah, y'all better not say nothing. Get all your looksies in, but the more I hear about it,
Well, your mom said a kid and play.
Yeah, I said kid and play too. I think
it's not that tall.
It's not that tall, and it's not that like. I think straight their hair was like blow dried, like it was like it was stood up,
straight around. Like, he had no hair.
Yeah, exactly. It was only at the crown of his head. So yeah, he got a little thing going on.
It was cute.
Draven West said, "Damn fine hair. We guys never noticed." I mean, that's okay. I'm okay if the girl. I'm okay if the girls don't notice either. Okay.
Gonna get messed
Jay said, "I already have an amazing husband." Yes, you do. All right, you lucky.
You know she's
very. You're the only thing saving her right now because I'm just like, why?
Have you not met?
Why is she checking out my husband like this?
All the time.
We were cool.
There is no chill in this one.
Mom said, watching Married at First Sight season 3 playing on Lifetime. I See Me. Yeah. So they're playing my God Brother season on Lifetime right now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
and so
me. She was in there. Like,
she was.
I was there. I got zero screen time. Like, no, my mom
you were there too?
Yes, my mom was.
Where was
definitely
it at?
Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know you did say something about it.
Yeah. So I was there during filming of that season. Exactly. Lord knows what season they're on these days.
And it's on Lifetime right now?
It's on Lifetime.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I mean, we were sure to watch that episode. And I'm just like, it's like you could like see my arm and shoulder. I was like, this sucks.
Why was your mom on it? Did she do something crazy?
Well, she's trained like godmom.
I don't know. She said, look, guys, look, on a unicycle.
mom got to be there with him like during all the parent stuff.
Okay.
So, you know, like they definitely had a lot more time than just regular wedding attendees. I was honestly like my mom's
she's the type that can stand out in the crowd, is what I'm trying to say.
So can I. Stop talking so positively about my mom. Jeremy West said, going to make a brunch of delicious chicken wings on the Rec Tech today for the game. Hope my meaty posts are inspiring the inner keto cooker everywhere. Honestly, Jeremy West, I've been looking at your post just like, that looks like so much work and so much food. I'm like, it's only 2 of y'all, ain't it? But like it looks amazing.
Just like Shelly, when you're good at throwing down, you throw down.
I love all them pick stitches. I mean, like the 13 different dishes that you make every week. I'm just like, girl, what are we doing here?
Amazing. So, absolutely amazing.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing.
I concur. So, I concur. You're so cute.
Do you remember once that Richard's gonna have an OnlyFans page just for his hair?
God.
Exactly.
Oh, that's how it starts.
Maddie's sighting in the background. Yeah, there she is. She's just walking around.
They're chasing each other.
Yeah, walking around all sad. Not sad, just slow. Maddie's slow.
She just gingerly walking
but
around.
If you could hear all the ruffling like beneath us, that is definitely Alex. So, yeah. Debbie Sierra says morning.
Hey, Debbie. Good morning. Right back at you.
Yes. Jackie said I have a type, bad boy, grumpy type. Richard is marked extra safe. Exactly. That's so funny. Barry said so glad to save Joyce. Yeah. You're right. She was walking a thin line here.
Barry.
D said, I wish I were interested in the game, but since hubby stopped following the NFL, so if I did get a free Super Bowl hoodie. Oh, so maybe I'll wear that. Absolutely. Go for it. So
I mean, yeah, it's for me. It's one of those ones. It's not personally like it's not my team.
So we just want to see a good game.
I'm just like I'm there with you.
Sheila Sears says, "Good morning, Autumn, Richard, my WAC fam. Hi, Sheila. Glad that you're here. Oh my God, Shelly said, thank you so much. I'm prepping for the week now.
Yep, I told you. What did I tell you?
Yeah, it's so
Shelly don't mess around now.
He is. So Richard's grilling my meats today. Queen. So we're back on the chicken. We got the flank steak. We got the hot dog. Then he's gonna cut up my romaine for my salad. Like I'm back on track because I will tell you this. My work trip was fun in terms of work tripping. In terms of eating, completely just like zoned out. Like I literally didn't realize that I was not on any sort of plan until Thursday. Because I mean, at that point, you know, my jeans started to feel a little snug and I was looking at my face like, oh my God. But then I was just like, I'm literally just eating everything. Here's the thing.
I thought you did have
I did not.
5 and 5.
I mean, I literally just zoned out. Like, I just literally did not even think about it.
Man, this job is so intense.
Well, no, but here's the thing. You remember I was telling you they were having a video production crew there to like film and so they had like the catering table. They had the catering table, and I mean, just grabbing everything. And don't be wrong,
the dreaded cater table.
It tasted good. I mean, come on now, like goldfish and Nutter Butters and like like fruit snacks. Like it's just snacks.
I thought it was like a cater thing.
No, like they had Panera for breakfast and lunch, but like in the meantime, there was just snacks.
Bowls of snacks.
Just bowls of snacks, and I was just like, oh,
I'll take some snacks. I'll take some
snacks. So
they did that at the golf house. There was an event right before we set up. And there were just bowls of goldfish and snacks. And I was like,
so
this ain't mine, is it?
I didn't realize, like, I was just completely zoned out. Like, I just didn't even think about, like, oh, we're at a restaurant. Like, we went to a barbecue restaurant. I got the pork and the sausage. Then I got the fries and the macaroni and cheese. I was just like, was just like, oh, like,
you just thought it was a vacation.
Exactly. I literally zoned out.
And like, so I'm by myself.
Yeah. And so when I like looked up at the end of the week, like I just felt all bloated and puffy.
Well, you also have to remember, like you always talk about, like when you're out of your element, out of your environment, especially in situations where it's a cater table, you're on work trips where everything's sponsored, paid for, and they took you out and you're surrounded by nothing but temptation. Yeah.
And so that's what I'm just saying. But like but like here's the whole thing. That's the habit that I'm trying to get into place is I always have to have a plan. Even if the plan, like for instance, the plan for today, I told my mom. So since we're going to the fancy catering party tonight at 5:30 for the Super Bowl, right? My plan for today is eat a keto lunch, like eat your regular lunch. Because on days like today, my trigger is, oh, well, I already know I'm going to be eating off plan later today. Might as well just start now, right? So I know that that's not how I want to act. So my plan is to eat a lunch, a keto lunch, a salad. But then my plan at the thing is just like do you, girl? Just track everything that you eat, but it's okay to not try to restrict.
Yes. But he does make a lot of meat options.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's he makes a meat.
So
meat
maybe another plan that I'll go with is eat the meat first, right?
Yes.
And so
it makes a wonderful charcuterie board.
And so have a round of meat before the treats, right? And so even if my plan this week was to hey girl, eat whatever you want when you want, at least that would have been the plan. I didn't even make a plan. I didn't even give it any forethought. And that is what I really want to get out of the habit of doing. It's just unintentionally eating just because. And that's kind of what I slipped back into this week, this past week. And I was just like, I didn't like that. I did not like it at all.
Add to the fact that, again, you're out of your element.
Yeah,
so
but
when you're
here's the
town
thing.
And you're traveling.
But here's the thing.
That much harder.
It is that much harder, but that's why it's that much more important to be intentional because it's not like this is going away. It's not like, well, this is a once.
Oh, no, exactly.
I'm going to be traveling. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be traveling monthly, or every other month at least, for the duration of my job. So I've got to get a handle on.
Like you always say, you have to keep telling yourself that these snacks aren't going to disappear after today.
Exactly.
You didn't have to beat up the whole table.
Exactly.
Because goldfish exist to this moment.
Yeah. So
unless you're hungry.
Yeah.
Which most of the time you're probably not.
No, definitely not. Yeah. So that's just what I was working on.
But that's the process though.
Yeah.
That is the process we all
Rihanna said, I'm looking forward to seeing Rihanna. I'll go home and go to bed after that. Yeah. Have y'all seen I'm on TikTok where I've seen several reenactments of this is how I think Rihanna's Super Bowl show is going to start. They're talking about the songs they think she's going to start with
because they're her
just fans. Well, yeah, because they're I think she's going to do
nothing else to do today.
Exactly. And so everybody's in the comments I wonder if she actually ends up doing one of these or something like that. But I've seen several people and they've all been different. I was like, oh, that would be good. Oh, if she did that would be good. So I'm here for the show, honey.
You always want to do your hits, but at the same time, you might sneak in a couple.
I looked at the Frontier Pay once thing, and it doesn't start until May, so it won't come for KetoCon. But maybe used for the cruise. Yeah, I already bought the cruise tickets, but I mean, still maybe Orlando if Frontier goes to Orlando. Talking about
new airline.
Talking about airplane ticket prices, you guys
And
it is so exactly right. Everything is so cost prohibitive these days. I'm I literally cannot find a ticket to Austin for less than $700, each. And so there's two of us, and I'm like, holy crap! This is a lot, So Jen said there's this thing on Frontier Airlines where it's you could pay once and fly unlimited. I have to read the terms and conditions, the fine print, but I'm still going to look at that.
So getting the Frontier card.
Yeah. So Jerry Van West said, out here we have the Phoenix Open and Super Bowl going on at the same time. Jeez Louise, I'm staying home as it's absolute pandemonium driving in town this week. An extra million people here.
We can see it on all the sports channels.
Yeah, we see it on all the sports channels.
Look at how many people just standing outside.
That's how we feel on the weekend when Derby happens, but it's nowhere near that many people.
Oh no, Super Bowl is bananas crazy.
Brenda said, oh yeah, they'll snatch
golf tournament on top of that.
And even here's my whole thing. Even if I don't at the beginning of the day, if I would have been okay, I give myself 5 snacks, go get them. But it's just the fact that I just literally had no plan, and it honestly didn't get to me until Thursday, where I was just I didn't realize it. I'm gosh, I've just been all over the place, and so that's what I want to work on.
The first few days you were focused on your job.
Yeah, I'm just focused on. I'm just here. I got to get my bearings. Whatever they set in front of me, I'll go ahead and eat. So. Jackie said, I'm hoping I actually get hungry today. My food intake has been super low this week. Yeah. I mean, make sure you give your body the fuel it needs.
That's the other side of that coin.
Joyce said, in the 3 weeks that mom was here, I gained 8 pounds, but in the 5 days since mom has been gone, I'm back on track and have lost 4 pounds. Exactly. See? That is great.
And that's exactly
so basically, that's what I did. So Thursday, you remember when I realized I didn't have a plan, I was okay, Friday, it is what it is. I'm just going to eat the airport food because they took the snack table away as of Wednesday. So I was just okay. So I had.
That's why you didn't notice until Thursday.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, where's my snack?
Exactly right. It was just I was confronted with the nothingness. But I was okay, I'm going to eat airport food. It is just going to be what it is. But Saturday when I get home, I know that one of the things that could get to me is the fact that I know for a fact on Sunday I'm going off plan. Yes. So old Autumn will be well, what's the point of eating on track on Saturday? Because I know I'm just going to go right back off on Sunday. So I was no, I don't want to do that. So my goal on Saturday is to stay 100% on plan. And then Sunday morning is to eat a keto lunch and then have the Super Bowl snacks. So I'm happy to say that I am on track right now. Yesterday, we did do Smash the Crate, so that kind of helped, like, ooh, snacks. But it was completely keto, and I stayed on track. And I had only gained 2 pounds from when I left. Yeah, so it was, I don't know. Here's the thing. I didn't weigh myself on Saturday morning because I don't know what the real gain would have been. And I'm like, that's not going to be good for my mental health. I don't care. So I was like, as long as I eat on track on Saturday, I can weigh myself this morning. So after one day of eating back on track, I only gained, it was a net 2 pound gain. So I'm still just, you know, it's going to go back up today because once again, I will be eating other snacks, and then we're heading, you know, back into, like, you know, the typical, exactly, the normalization. So
I love it.
Yeah, Hoopman said, after eating out of town food, the puffiness reminds me how much better I feel at home. Yeah, and clean. Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's what you got to keep reminding yourself.
Jervin once said, look at the cutie patootie, Alexander. He is a cutie patootie. Yeah. And Richard would just show me videos of, you know, like we would video chat, and Richard would just show me videos of him. And I'm just like, I miss him so much. I just want to put him in my little bag and carry him to the airport.
So, you mean this little angry guy?
Exactly. He's so cute. Guy? I know, buddy. I know. He's so cute. I cannot.
She busy.
Mom said Alex loves anybody that's not us. Like, he's just so happy to see strangers. So
to a degree.
Jervin was that I loved The Weeknd when he performed at the Super Bowl a few years ago. I wasn't familiar with his music, but his performance got me enjoying his music. I love The Weeknd.
It was very fun.
Where he was in that room messing like with the cameraman. Yeah. Gosh, that was really good.
It made a bunch of spoofs and jokes.
Amazing jokes, amazing TikToks. That's really when I got into TikTok, was after that, because all of the amazing, like, comedy, like, sketches that people did off the back of his performance, I was like, these people are geniuses. So also one that I really enjoyed was Katy Perry. I don't know when she was that the 2019? Regardless, it was so good. I said, yes, Katy Perry, let's go. Another one a few years before that, Lady Gaga.
It's about rocking the crowd.
Lady Gaga. I told you, a guy that I went to high school with has been like one of Lady Gaga's dancers for like the past 15 years. And we were like, oh my God, is he going to be dancing with her? And like, he got this huge featured section in her performance. Yay. And we were like, oh my God, you go, boy. Like, yes, it was amazing. Because we were all wondering, because he was very hush-hush, because you can't be like, you know, it's like, I'm sure all NDA, but we know that he dances with Lady Gaga. She's doing the Super Bowl. Is he going to be there? And it was like 4 minutes into the performance. I'm like, I don't see him. Then all of a sudden he popped, like Lady Gaga pops up, and there he is. And we're like, and like, he's the only one on the screen with her. I said, oh my God. So that was amazing.
Okay?
Yeah, I know. I was just so happy. Because then on Facebook, everybody like in our high school Facebook group was just like, you better go. Oh my God, we saw like all these pictures and screen caps. It was really cool.
You're all famous adjacent.
Exactly. I kind of went to high school. I went to high school with somebody that knows, because we weren't friends. Here's the thing. I'm not one of those people that's just like, and one of my good friends from high school, like, no, we didn't really know each other. Like, but he was in my class.
I knew enough to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, I recognize him when you see him on TV on the Super Bowl. So Jackie said, I didn't even know the Super Bowl weekend until like 2 days ago. Absolutely not. Shelly said, I agree about the plane tickets. I have a ticket to KetoCon in April. I still need to buy another one-way ticket back to Oregon. Yeah, exactly. I may just have to stay in Austin. Exactly. Literally. Jen said, man, I'm feeling the workout from this morning. And you go, girl. We saw Jen at the gym. She got off and went to the weight machines. You know, this was my first day back to the gym since being out of town. So I was like, I just want to stay on the treadmill. Me and Mom were on the treadmill. So
it was very wonderful.
Yes. Oh my God. Joyce said Mom got her plane ticket for under $250 with Allegiant. Yeah, I'm checking all the airlines. I think it's just Texas. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it is. It was just Arlington.
No, Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
No, because once again, buying the ticket to Houston for the cruise, also horrible. Like,
it might just be
So Jeremy said only 112 days into the low carb cruise. Boo, boo, boo. I'm excited. So Hookman said, before starting this way of eating, I never had a plan other than to eat all the stuff. I would eat and not realize until it was my stuff was gone. Exactly. So I have more on planned days than not. That's exactly how I feel.
Y'all preaching to the
choir. It's
interesting
how when you eat garbage all the time, you are used to the inflammation, but when I'm being strict, I have one little thing and I feel it. Yeah, that's exactly. It's just
they don't hit you for like 2 or 3 days.
Yes, it is.
Then it just
yeah, he was not left shark, but that guy. Katy Perry, that guy definitely made an impact.
Yes, I remember those jokes.
Absolutely
the shark outfit. Yeah, I remember that now. I remember that Super Bowl now.
Hey, Katy Perry, with that. Katy Perry killed that. Yes. No, but he danced for Gaga.
That was funny.
Joyce said, heading into church, praying that everyone has a fantabulous fine day. Yes, right back at you. Oh my God, Jamie West said 467 days until Low Carb Cruise 2024. Absolutely not. We're already booked for that ahead of time. Jeez Louise. That's so crazy. I love that for you. Hoofman said no Low Carb Cruise 2024 for us. I mean, it's honestly, things are just getting more and more expensive. And I'm just like,
well, and
or we could just stay here.
We're doing so much.
Yeah, like it's just like so many. Yeah, so I have to see. So
24 might be not. Depending on the situation.
It's crazy. Yeah, Jackie said I want to
definitely happen.
24, but it's before June 1st, and that's when my vacay days re-up. Yeah. Have you already used them all this year already? But it's a lot. So
we're going to enjoy the heck out of 2023
and not look too far, because I mean, like that, we'll have already been to KetoCon at that point. We're going on the cruise. We'll be in Orlando in August. Like we can't look, and we're going to Disney in December. So like we can't look any further than that. So
we'll take it year by year.
Yes, exactly. Calendar year by calendar year. So, Brenda said, I missed my element yesterday and my shoulders are sore. Oh no, this morning lifting Bill's wheelchair. I mean, gosh, that's crazy that you can, that still do that.
The first time I ever had that was at the Keto Palooza, the first one.
Yes.
The very first Keto Palooza.
I had all that element.
It was really good.
Yeah, and it's too salty for me, but I mean, a lot of people love it. So
what is it? Like my thing is not like a morning, you're just chilling kind of drink, but it's like if your day's active and you're doing stuff.
You're definitely active during the day. Oh, I like that salty element. Oh, no. Okay.
So
yeah. B16 said no low carb cruise for 2024 for me either. On my trips. I have my trips maybe to the East Coast to see family, so that will not be the plan for 2024. My niece graduates. Exactly, right?
More personal
like we're still trying to figure out. We're going to Paris, like either 2024 or 2025. So like my best friends are just like, oh, they're all single and childless, and so they're like, we got our money, right? Let's go, let's jet set. And I was just like, reel it in, because I just got back to work this year, and I was just like, we got a budget that we're on.
We was ready to go, and they said pause.
Yeah, so at that point, back then we were ready to go, and they were just like, we don't know.
So we get a was it Uno card?
Yeah, reverse. Yeah, now y'all gonna have to wait on us. So reverse. But not too long, either in 2024 or 2025, we will be in Paris. So that might not be the cruise. So that might not be the year for the cruise or something. So Jackie said I only get 6 days to use as I want. They take the rest for an optional shutdown. That sucks. That is the cruise.
6 days gonna be very specific.
Jen said no cruise 2024. I want our big trip to be a week in Vegas, Hoover Dam, Grand Canyon. I literally was talking about that trip yesterday to my coworker from Kansas City about how that road trip that we took, me and my best friend from Vegas to the Grand Canyon, was one of the greatest trips. It was so beautiful. And so I definitely recommend that. So
amazing.
Yeah. Brenda said happy Valentine's everyone. Bought hubby the Goals chocolate sea salt. Oh, that's amazing.
Good job, Brenda.
Yeah, so we are not really doing anything for Valentine's.
No,
we bought each other little snackies. He bought me some Reese's Hearts, because this is my favorite. I bought him some Trolley gummy worms, because those is his favorite, and we're done. So,
it might not get open for a couple of more days.
Mine will probably get open on Valentine's Day, but that's pretty much all we're doing. So, at this point, that's already on the plan. It's just I know that I'm going to be eating those. So, one thing, is anybody out there buying Girl Scout cookies? Because I just can't bring myself to buy them ahead of time. Maybe if we're walking into Meijer and some little kids selling them in the front, maybe I'll get them, but right now, because you can order Girl Scout cookies online now, and I'm just like, that's crazy. No,
they're not.
No, they're not year round.
Okay,
but I was like, I just don't want to pull the trigger and just load up on 8 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. I can't do that. So
definitely don't do that. No, don't do that at all. Maybe 2.
Yeah. So that's what I'm just saying. Every time I look at the little order page, I start to get overwhelmed, and I'm like, no.
Think about them until I see them in the grocery store or something.
No, they're not in the grocery store, Richard. A child has to sell them.
When they're out there in front of them.
Okay.
I don't even think about Girl Scout cookies until I physically see somebody selling them.
Somebody at my work like their daughters are Girl Scouts, and so like they sent you the link. Like go to Hannah's order page.
Your job already starting it out?
Yeah, no, it's been there for like 3 weeks. So that's what I'm saying. These are all the delivery orders when all the cookies come in. Exactly. I was like, so I don't see you until you in the front of a store or something, and then I gotta walk around. I'm good. Back up. B16 said no Girl Scout cookies for me. I haven't bought any in a couple of years. Yeah, I just like it starts to overwhelm me. Whenever
I was peddling at your job.
Yeah,
like, I don't even know.
Clifton said no Girl Scout cookies for us. I used to get a few boxes to support my coworkers, but they are all on their own now. I know, right? Yeah, I clicked on this girl's her little link, and she had already sold way over the 250 boxes that was her goal. So I'm just like, Draven said, I grill up Patty a lovely ribeye steak for Valentine's Day. We don't normally do gifts. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Hey, I'm down for that, Jerry. Can I have a ribeye steak?
Yeah, Jackie said, where is it? I told my friend he's dealing crack. He's bringing Girl Scout cookies into work every day. Yeah, you can't do that.
I mean, that's the truth, though. You definitely
dealing said, I avoid the door that they are stalking at the grocery store. It's like, yeah, we might pick up
the first time I ever see them.
Then. But I can't just have them, no. Because then I would get them delivered or dropped off at work. And then when I see the little girls, I'm just like, I'll buy some more. Like, no.
I mean, the only two I like are Thin Mints and Samoas. And I don't.
I love tagalongs and trefoils. And I mean, I love Thin Mints and Samoas. You already named those. So in addition to those, tagalongs and trefoils.
Take them and leave them.
Yeah, but I can leave the trefoils because them remind me of like the butter cookies in the blue tin at Christmas. It's just a butter cookie.
That's
you know,
it's
just a shortbread. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, but I do love. But here's the thing.
Like Pillsbury or somebody makes a.
But here's the thing. Like, yeah, they all make the knockoffs. In that box, only like the cookie boats have such defined places. They'll try to make you think it's a lot of cookies. It's 12 cookies in there. Those can all fit a stack on top of each other right then. I could eat 12 cookies in 10 minutes less than. I mean, just like they're so easy to eat. Yes, but
that's why
Keto Simples here said, I didn't know about this channel. Thanks to Jackie. Oh, well, we're glad that you're here. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely love seeing you.
B16 said, I sold Girl Scout cookies in the day when you had to then walk door to door. Exactly. Even later to deliver them. Exactly.
There you go. You actually earned your pay.
Good morning, late, but wanted to say hello. Hi, Dawn. Glad you're here because we are almost
You earned your pay, B16.
Yes. Keto said the Catalina Crunch peanut butter cookies sort of taste like tagalongs if you squint your eyes and hold your breath. Hey, those cookies are pretty good. Like they're like $9 a box, but you know they're pretty good.
They are nice. Again, so many great little knockoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you don't need the actual Girl Scout cookie anymore.
What is it? Keebler makes the Samoa knockoffs, like the coconut caramel.
That's why I'm like,
whatever's, you know. So
I don't get the same feels for Girl Scouts like I used to.
And honestly, the price just keeps going up. I'm like, y'all not gonna make me pay $5 for these 12 cookies. Like, I'm not doing it. So
I know I won't.
But now, especially now that these little girls be taking credit cards, that's a whole other thing too. Exactly. Oh, Lord, they be like swiping the square. Like,
email me my receipts.
Oh no.
I need to see that.
I know, right? So we are, today we have a busy day. I was out of town all last week. I have some PhD orders. I have some Keto Strong orders. I don't know who be on the Keto Strong website, but thank you for placing your orders. I know, right? So thank you for placing your orders. That means so much to me. So I got a lot of shirts to make, and then, hit the ground running into just the rest of the week ahead. So happy to see you all.
Busy
we will be here, over there on Watch Out on Keto on Wednesday. So yeah, and be on the lookout for the Keto Crate unboxing to come out this week and Smash the Crate next week. So great to talk to you. Happy to be back. Happy to be looking at my beautiful husband. Everybody close your eyes. Okay.
And my gorgeous wife.
No.
Everybody open your eyes.
I am regular. No, don't be looking at me.
You're regularly gorgeous.
No. Okay. So everybody, we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.